in strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
It's after Thanksgiving, so you know what that means. We doing Christmas up in here. What up, everybody? It's Friday. It's my... it's becoming my favorite time of the year because I've already got the Christmas decorations out in the yard. I got Christmas tree behind me. Merry Christmas from the Griswold t-shirt. And we playing some Christmas music, so what's up? Hey, I'm here to see a bunch of American. Joining me as always is my left-hand man, the author himself, David.
G'day, friends and fans. Look, I know a lot of it doesn't mean much to me, but I've heard, you have Halloween, no Christmas before Halloween, right? No Christmas in Halloween month. Then you have Thanksgiving. No Christmas before Thanksgiving. You gotta have Thanksgiving first.
Man, I've been holding off on that button for a hot minute because I've been wanting to intro that for like coffee and gaming and whatnot and having fun and all that. But I was like, you know what? Nah, I can't do it just yet.
Yeah.
So
no Christmas until Thanksgiving. No pudding until you've eaten your vegetables.
Yeah. I got 4 different songs, so we'll have some fun over the next few weeks playing some Christmas music. But anyway, hey, it's Black Friday. Did you get any shopping done today, David?
No, I did not.
You didn't take advantage of any of the American Black Friday deals?
No, nothing I need.
Well, I guess, okay, whatever. Nothing you need, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, I got a second screen for my computer, like, last year. And it's still going. Hey, Vinny! Yeah, Vinny's in the house. Hey, Vinny.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Vinny, hey, fellas. Hey, man. There's a link in your email if you'd like to come hang out. We're just going to...
Hey, guys,
and talk
remember,
about Black Friday or African American Friday if you want.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
politically correct. If any of you are struggling to find this Thanksgiving, thank Trump for beating a Kamala.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
Hey, come on. You got to give it to Trump. He's the first white man to get away with beating a black woman.
Let's see. What all has happened this week? Like, I haven't listened to hardly anything. I've been off of work, so I haven't had any time to just chill and watch the news.
There was the Afghan immigrant controversy.
Yeah, I heard something about it. He shot up some people. Did he kill 2? He killed 2 and injured a few.
One, as far as I know, one succumbed to their injuries not long ago. I don't know the fate of the other. The problem is people have reported the story as if they were already dead, shot and killed. Then other people wrote community notes saying, no, they're still alive. Or, he is not an Afghan immigrant. He was brought here under the Allies. He's this is Trump's fault. And all these... So the story has gotten so polluted and this is the deliberate, it's a deliberate tactic. It's their 2 minutes of rage, always screaming smears, lies,
Gotcha.
insults, profanities every day, so that you can't focus on the real story. The real story is, back in 21, Afghan withdrawal, Biden puts a couple of C-130s on the ground, opens the doors, lets anybody in, and calls them Afghan allies on the paperwork, and they go into the immigration process. Back soon after Trump was elected, this Afghan, with a whole bunch of others, were claimed to be translators and elevated from temporary protection orders to permanent protection orders. And they went, and again, an Obama judge under Trump signed off on the security background check, claiming that he has no ties to any nefarious organization. As far as I know, as far as I know, no background check was performed. No paperwork submitted. There is no proof he worked as a translator. There is so much misinformation about this guy that I don't think anybody knows his real name.
I know people were thinking he was a white dude for a hot minute because the surveillance footage wasn't
was whitewashed.
Very clear.
You mean whitewashed?
You mean CNN washed?
Oh yes, CNN washed. I'm sure Vinny's seen it all before too. I mean, I forget the topic you had on ETEP a while ago. One of the good old boys up in Chicago turned out to be a black man. What a shock, right?
I'm seeing I'm seeing something on. I was scrolling through YouTube. Trump declares Biden auto pen documents terminated.
Yes, documents were signed by Obama. By Biden, right? That were meant to be read and understood by the president, right? Instead, they were auto-signed as if they had been presented and read by the president. There is no proof that Biden was even in the office at the time a lot of these documents were sold.
Gotcha.
We know, man. We know, okay? You have Chuck Schumer, George Soros. You have, trying to explain to people the immigration scam and how they basically, all the way back to the Jewish mafia, have been bilking the US government for money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge money laundering scheme. Yeah, it's a Arnold Rothstein funded the entire back in the day. Arnold Rothstein, using money from rigging the outcomes of baseball, funded Roosevelt into office, and Roosevelt's primary challenger had an accident the day before. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the fact that Arnold Rothstein was a gangster.
Yeah, probably.
It was just a coincidence. But, Democrats, here's the thing. Democrats will always use the but Republican argument. But you never did anything about it,
Well, they never do anything about it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm a registered Republican, but dude, this party's not really doing anything to my favor.
No, a lot of people have said they're a controlled opposition. Which is why they hate Trump, because at least he gets something done. I'm not saying he's done a lot. I'm not saying Pam Bondi's done a lot. Yesterday she finally done something, although it's a few times in her life she has done something. But most of the time, she slow walks everything.
Oh, yeah.
But 834 cases of fraud, immigration fraud, absolutely. This isn't your standard immigration fraud. This is where you have major NGOs in Russia, China, and Eastern Europe billing the US government for millions to so-called take care of refugees and immigrants who don't exist, with the help of your good old boys in Minnesota.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you expect? I mean, these people, they always say that they want to do something, but they never do it.
No, the Democrats claim to help people, but they don't. They're helping themselves.
The more and more we get into it, is like neither side wants to do anything.
No, but when the Democrats are saying we're helping you, they're usually stealing money, and the Republicans just run on, we're going to stop them. But when they get into power, they don't prosecute anybody because, and here's the problem, because the Democrats will prosecute you. They basically, ever since Nixon, the Republican Party has been on their knees to the Democrats because the Democrats can form mobs. The judges, look what they did with Trump. Judges can make up felonies, charge you over one bookkeeping mistake alleged of not recording a check to Stormy Daniels' lawyer for $100,000 suddenly becomes 34 counts, of a charge that doesn't exist. Or E. Jean Carroll, we changed the law to prosecute Trump. Her word is enough when 20 years have passed and she cannot remember the exact date. I am sick and tired of people saying, believe all women, or that rape victims need to be heard, or that you're a misogynist if you deny. I'm not denying that rape happens. I'm saying that it has been proven beyond a doubt that many people lie. And without proof, there is no crime, A store can be broken into. You don't know who did it. But people will speculate. People will wonder. And they'll see the people outside with all the stolen goods. And all they'll do is just go, oh, they must be poor. It is their rights. They're taking care of themselves. This is how disconnected from reality liberals are. They have no moral compass. They have no guiding principle. They have no... Everything to them is above the law until they say so otherwise. Rules are for thee is the only law they have.
For me.
Exactly. And people go, well, you're an Australian. You cannot comment on American politics. It's a worldwide phenomenon, folks. Liberalism is not just in America.
Yeah.
When an American gets away with something, you see the same thing happen in the UK, in France, in Australia. Every time a corrupt politician sees someone get away with it, they go, me too. I can do that. And we've seen it. We've seen it here in Australia with these phony NGOs from George Soros. So if an Australian has no right to talk about American politics, then George Soros has no right to operate in any other country but the United States. Get your NGOs out of our backyard if you're that. But liberals, no. We're doing good. We're doing good.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
But here's the thing. All these people screaming, they're paid protesters. There's a guy who blew the whistle on a company called Rent-A-Crowd. There's literally a company in the United States called Rent-A-Crowd. And they do 418 gigs a year. They make $400-something million a year. That's a lot of money for paid protesters. So someone's making money manipulating the market. And I did this study way back in the 90s for economics, Market manipulation. How protesters tank shares of companies or delay government bills or alter spending patterns of the government. All these paid protesters, okay? You may think, oh, they're just expressing their opinions. They had the right. Well, they don't have the right to be believed. They do not have the right to be heard. They have the right to talk, but not the right to be believed. This is the problem so many people have. Is as soon as they see or hear a protest, they are so indoctrinated in the schools into believing that, oh, they're disgruntled. They're just disgruntled people. No, they're not. Vietnam War protesters, they didn't protest the Vietnam War. They protested against being sent to the very war they started. They were the sons and daughters of the American League. Their fathers, grandfathers, they said, no. We got college degrees. Our grandparents fought in World War II. You can't send us to war. And because the American League at the time was big contributors to both parties, nobody really... And of course, you have a few. Isn't it funny how they ridiculed Donald Trump? He actually... Okay, it's not... Man's not perfect. He claimed a bone spur. Then when later had it removed. But the government can't force you to have it removed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they forget their hero, Bill Clinton, was a band leader. And and when military service came up, he quit. Just like Tim Walz.
Wait, you said the name.
Oh, wait. Oh. Well, Tim Walz. It's like all this money it's all this federal funding for, what's it called? The Minnesota Social Welfare Fund. Has it helped anybody?
Oh,
well,
Lord,
it helped a bunch of socialists get rich.
Yeah.
Helped some Somalis get rich and bring their families over.
That's about all it's done.
But the taxpayers pat themselves on the back and say, I did good. God is going to give me a look at the golden throne when I die. He's going to give me the Jesus wing in heaven.
Oh, Lord.
But, come on, admit it. Have you ever heard a liberal not self-congratulate or run around saying how they're doing God's work?
No.
Trust me, it's just sycophant to power, okay?
Oh,
False
yeah, for
charity.
sure.
And the ultimate power is, oh, look, God, look at me, God, I'm doing your work. Open up a Jesus thing for me. Give me some bejesus magic, God. Absolutely, it's all about sucking up to power. But right now, we're in the middle of revelations. The demonic civil war has begun. And the Democrats don't know what to do because demons are no longer going to give them power.
Oh, yeah.
As more and more turn away from the false religions, the Democrats are going to lose power, not just metaphysically, but physical power. Most of their so-called insights and glorious. You look at what happened in Hollywood recently. The writer of The Acolyte got fired. Turned out she was not a black woman. Turns out a black woman did not write The Acolyte. The showrunner hired a blue-haired white woman to write The Acolyte, and she tried to throw her under the bus. But then, as the writer pointed out, said, I don't know what you're talking about. I work in Hollywood as a writer. I am contracted not to discuss what I do and do not work on. Your show failed. That is not my responsibility. Goodbye. So that's sort of roundabout way in saying, yes, I'm the ghostwriter who really did it, but your show failing, that's on you, not me. I just wrote it. I did as I was told and signed an NDA. But that happens, okay? You really think have you seen Stephen King lately?
No.
Makes me wonder how many. Well, I can say yes, he likely wrote Carrie and a dozen other books, but did he write every book? That is now questionable given his mental state, his and his inability to speak coherently.
Speaking of Stephen King, are you interested in that Welcome to Derry show?
Nope, that's going to be his fourth. That's already his third of. It's already a failure according to the. It's got. Apparently, Netflix has downgraded it or something. I don't know what the exact thing is, but Stephen King's had 4 failures this year, and I think. Well, the reason why it's failing is because it was supposed to be picked up, for wide release, and it's not. Which means it won't be an exact failure, right? It will make its money over time, but it's just one of those things where you're going to get $100,000 an episode. There's only so many episodes that are going to be made, and then it's going to disappear into obscurity, and nobody's even going to remember it was there or Stephen King, and it'd be lucky to get a second season if it does anyway.
Yeah, I haven't heard very many good things about it. I've just been hearing people talk about it. And one week it'll be a good thing, and then the next week it'll be something that's like, no, this is stupid or whatever.
Hey, Benny, I've made it, man. I got attacked by a professional writer for Netflix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm a hack, according to Netflix. Really? Yeah, a couple of years ago, Netflix was barking at my door, offering $300,000 until I found out that I was white, and then they all went away. This is the reality, folks. Netflix sucks. Okay, they can suck my nut. Okay, they are cowards, and they are racists.
Mm-mm.
I would have gladly sold them the rights for $300,000 plus residuals. No worries, I would have gladly taken the deal. But then they said, "Oh no, you're white. We cannot pay you that much, and you have to become a scriptwriter and do all these things for us." And then I said, "Look, man, I don't have the money. Can you just upfront me or something?" And then that's it. They into the ether. They don't want. I reckon they just wanted to bank my book. They were worried that, I had a little bit of momentum, and they're probably worried that I was going to be stealing their customers or something.
Probably.
Because in the science fiction realm, there aren't that many science fiction projects each year. So if a book takes off, like, look at The Expanse. They only bought The Expanse because the book took off, right? And ironically, the book only took off because it got a Netflix deal, But there are not many sci-fi made each year. And when a book takes off, it does steal audience because sci-fi, unlike most book readers, sci-fi has a solid book reading base if you have an audience. If you can crack the audience, they will buy your book if you can crack into that audience. But that audience is so particular now, particularly wound up into what gets made on Netflix. A lot of people don't really buy the book because they want to read it. They buy it because they want to be part of the fandom. This is the thing that's happening with a lot of book writers, though, is they don't get read until they're made into a TV series.
Yeah. Hey, we were talking about the Horseman a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah, the Horseman.
33 million people have seen President Trump call Tim Walz a retard and saying Ilhan Omar married her brother, plus announcing a halt to third world migration.
And do you know what happened on CNN?
What?
And Anderson Cooper said, "Trump is losing popularity." And then they brought on the political commentator who said, "Let's look at the figures. Trump, when he was elected, 87%. What is it now?" "Oh, 87%, Anderson." Would you like to comment? Yes, I do.
That's
after
funny.
The break. And did he comment after the break? He wasn't in his chair.
I feel... do you really think that 87% is an actual figure? I mean, like...
80% of registered voters in the what's it called? YouGov poll. Okay, YouGov has a.
Hey, Vinny, welcome to the stream, buddy. You have to go down and manually enable your camera and enable your microphone. So, Rumble Studio is a little different. We're using that because StreamYard did a price hike, and I'm not paying for it.
Speaking of StreamYard, they offered me a 50% discount for 12 months.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. But I can't afford it. But
I mean, I probably could have afforded. I could have done a 50%.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
but shows you they can't afford it. Oh,
what's up, dude?
Lovely work.
Hey,
dude.
Cool. Yeah, I've never tried their studio thing before like this.
Well, I was gonna give it a shot and see how it goes, and so far, I mean, it's really the only thing that I've noticed that is different than StreamYard is there's really not a good like layout view, because I really liked how StreamYard had the segregated square like rectangles, and like you had a good view. Now we're all like up on each other's business.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't have the names under it.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh, that's all right. Well, okay. Oh, wait a minute. I was looking for the Black David Applegate. I'm going to leave now.
Well, give it a minute. We'll give it over to Netflix, and they'll race swap it.
Come on, man. I'm a ginger. You know how close that is.
I know. You get replaced.
I'll be replaced any minute now, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's crazy. All this stuff is.
It's ridiculous.
Hey,
yeah, I don't know. I gave up like on everything. I'm just so sick of the world as a whole right now.
It's almost like a black pill.
Almost.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. My Friday Undergrounds, they're getting so underground. It's ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, dude. It's like, what do you like? What's the point of even like caring?
Dude, I know. It's just okay. So there was one win that Orange Man's done in a very long time, and that's the shit with the auto pen. But the thing is, that's not permanent. As soon as he's out of office, the Democrats could flip it, unless they change the law. If you don't change the law, but at the moment though, they could make arrests though. That is the good thing though, because all the pardons go out the window as well.
Well, one of the pardonees is already back in prison for murder.
Which one?
Come on, one of the diversity hires who got pardoned is back in prison for murder in Chicago.
Okay, I didn't know. I've been tuning out of a lot of things too. It's only if it's really big.
I only just heard about it because Liberal Hive Mind brought it up when he was talking about auto pen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't know, man. Once he started protecting PDF files, that's when I'm like I'm done with it all. You know, and then I did the deep dive a bit into the people with the little hats. I'm assuming you're still on YouTube, so that's why I'm being careful with my words.
Trying careful, yeah.
But holy shit! You saw the National Guard that was taken out. That girl. Did you happen to see a couple of days ago in Tel Aviv? They were being Googled. Those people.
No.
Yes, I showed that video on my Rumble thing today. So it feels like everything's just theater at this point, and everyone we're all just pawns to the elite. That's what it looks like. You know?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
I want to say more, but I can't.
I want to say more too, but I can't. There's things that I know that I can't talk about from. I'm not even supposed to talk about my previous work. Life's a beach, and then some. But I can tell you, if you think a man crying on in Minnesota about an outdoor bacon event, if I really wish I could organize a apostasy tour of Minnesota and put up billboards of the Islamic dilemma, because then he'll have really something to cry about.
Yeah.
25% of Iran is now Christian. That's almost double in the last 10 years. 1 in 3 mosques in Iran has gone broke. Bankrupt.
Yeah.
Okay. Apostasy is the latest Gen Z pastime. That would be the biggest billboard in Minnesota. You can imagine the outrage.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's all theater, and I know certain countries are involved in pushing a certain thing so they could.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Back in
you think they're the biggest enemies, but they're actually helped create it so that they have an enemy to fight.
Oh, absolutely.
And what they're dragging us into and everything.
Yeah.
They own us.
I saw a video today,
Yeah.
and they were talking about the invention of the 88 flak gun. See, I was doing research for my book, anti-tank weapon.
Yeah.
The 88 is the most famous and effective tank gun of all time.
Nice.
Now, it's so effective, America retooled it as a 105, but yeah, it's still the 88 design. It's just retooled as a 105.
Right.
Still used today around the world, the 105 as an anti-tank gun. Smooth bore, accuracy unmatched. But during the development of the 88, they were asked, why we're at peace? Why are we developing the 88? And the answer from the Chancellery was, we keep hearing rumors of war against us.
Rumors of war.
Against us.
Uh-huh.
So they knew the Allies were planning to attack them. And it reminds me of a certain recent war where a group sitting on the border going, they're talking about attacking us. They're building this army. We can see barracks for 6 million. They're lining up all these tanks, bioweapons labs. Do we wait for them to build up their army, or do we strike where they're still weak?
Yeah.
This
is something else what's going on.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not okay.
No, it's just a constant everyday struggle of who's screwing who.
Yep. And the people who have to play ball a certain way, they're hoping that that this government's going to help them. Yeah, it's
Vinny,
disgusting.
Benny, you're so right. But you've got to remember something. One of these days, people will find the book called The Promised Land Myth and realize that, wait a minute, they didn't worship Yahweh, they worshipped Moloch. And the Promised Land Myth is the origin story of Moloch.
Yep.
The Promised Land myth is the origin story of Moloch. Wait a minute, who is Yahweh then? Yahweh is Moloch's brother. Wait a minute, I thought there's God. No. Christians worship God. The others are worshipping Yahweh, brother of Moloch.
Yep.
Son of Baal.
And good old BB, people seem to forget he's an atheist on top of it.
And he also kissed the Black Rock in Saudi Arabia. That is the altar of Baal.
That's the what?
Altar of Baal.
Oh, no shit.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know that one.
You didn't know?
I played the other video when he talked about the book he wrote in 95.
Yeah.
The Muslims, then they're going to take down the World Trade Center that he wrote in 95. Tell us you had a hand in that without telling us you had a hand in that directly by writing a book about it.
But how are we going to get you to fight our enemies?
Isn't it like OJ? Listen, I didn't kill that white bitch Nicole, but if I did, here's the book I wrote about it.
What was that? Was it Chris? Was it Chris Rock that said, "I ain't saying he should have killed her, but I understand."
Here's the thing: in a recent interview after the organizer or BLM was asked, "Hey, weren't you the foreman of the OJ jury?" "Yes, and I'm quite proud I got that guy. I'm so proud I got him off. That white, that white girl deserved everything she got."
That's what she said.
She was the black jury foreman. Yeah.
I bet she had more than 4 men.
Oh yeah.
That was like a dad joke. Sorry.
And what I learned about Kim Kardashian and the Kardashians and their involvement with OJ and OJ's father buying off the judge, it's all California, baby.
It's all theater. Every last bit
absolutely. It's all absolutely.
Yep. It's ridiculous. It's funny. There was someone I was trying to. I wrote on a friend's thing on Facebook, and 2 of the people who commented on what I said. They basically let me know that they were boomers, like 100%. Like one goes, "I'm 72," and blah blah blah. They go, "It's people like you. Why what did he say? He was like insinuating that I'm like a diehard Republican or some shit." I go, because this is what I said. I didn't say I was one side or the other, because I'm not anymore at all.
I guess
I said the left and the right are exactly the same.
Yeah.
I said this is all bullshit, and the person goes, the Republicans are way worse. Like they're trying to pick a fight. I thought I was going to defend them, and I went, he goes, I've been at this for a long time. I'm 72 and blah blah blah, and doing the really crazy lefty brainwashing shit. And I just wrote, I said, I said, once you awaken to what's really going on, that
absolutely,
that there is no left or right. It's all the same beast, and it's them against the rest of us. I said that only then is when things are going to change. I said until then, trying to name call other people or trying to pick fights and staying angry. I said you're helping them win, just like that. I shut them down, classy like that. They couldn't say anything after it.
True, because the boomers are the ones who fell for the housing bubble scam. Oh, if you sell your house for $1 million, you can retire rich. Which I tell you.
Yeah. What is it? The weak men. Yeah, that create hard times. That was them.
Yeah,
that was them.
The boomers.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're all paying for it now.
Still, yeah.
Yep.
Pfizer, Nestle, all created to steal technology to basically erase all the achievements of the Nazis and hand all that medical knowledge, all that progress on DNA, genetics, vaccines, and cures to stuff we're still sitting on the shelf, Yeah,
well, don't forget Operation Paperclip. I mean, 30,000 of them they brought here. 30,000.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They were... Okay, recently I saw this video. There were no Jewish Nazis, really. What was Operation Paperclip then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they
Pfizer
put them all...
Pfizer was... How did Pfizer have all the research to Mengele? He was Mengele's research assistant. He was also Jewish.
Yep. Yeah, it's wild, dude. All of it. Dude, did you see the thing with the 3D meat? That came up. Oh. That came up in an Israeli fucking lab. The 3D printed meat that they came up with,
funded by Obama. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember it was banned in Italy, and Europe had an epileptic fit, and Trump brought it up. What is this thing I keep hearing about 3D meat? And the Campbell's next day we have the Campbell's executive blowing his top. The thing is, if you listen to it carefully, he is telling the employee, right, that we know it's 3D printed meat. We don't eat it. It's disgusting. Now, can we move on?
Yeah. Oh, I covered that, and I had extra information that's not released. That I heard from a friend of the family who was a lawyer who dealt with Campbell's a couple decades ago, and what else they had done. I'll tell you in a minute. But this other stuff, though, that VP, they knew what they were doing. They said, we don't care because we're creating shit to feed the stupid fucking poor people. That was his quote. He went on an hour rant that his other employee recorded the whole thing. I heard a snippet of it.
It's like the corruption scandal in Ukraine. They knew they were being recorded, and they don't care.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: they view us all as the peasants. These people in these positions, we are nothing to them. We are absolutely nothing to them. This is
no
the
degree,
problem.
No value. That's their motto. No degree, no value.
Yeah. And so this lawyer friend, she said there was a company she was representing that they were in litigation and stuff too, and they talked about what the hell happened with Campbell's. Well, it was a seafood company, and Campbell's they were buying up all of their clams. But the thing was, the deal that they made was for the expired clams.
Oh.
Yeah, and they said, you can't give this to people. Well, they were buying it up, and they were putting it in their clam chowder. So people were getting violently ill thanks to good old Campbell's trying to save some money.
Wow. Mm-hmm. See, I heard something about rotted meat that was coming down the pike, but I never really heard anything about it, too much about it, but just they were using not good stuff.
My grandmother is a World War II survivor, but because she wasn't Jewish, she got no money. So instead, she got put on a boat to Australia. So on the boat, she met and married a grandfather. He died under odd circumstances going back to Europe to work on rebuilding Germany. He was a bricklayer. He got hit by a NATO truck, but sent to a NATO hospital and given the wrong blood. So they gave her a pension, but it was a war widow's pension because they didn't have any other pension at the time or something. But it was not a full amount because it was indexed by her age, and she wasn't that old. But she would tell me, right, every time you get canned soup, tap it with a spoon. If it taps back, don't buy it.
Holy shit.
No, the gases make a hollow sound in the can when you tap it.
Yeah. And it's wild.
But you think that this is new. No, Campbell's were doing that to Europe already after World War II. All that food they took all the expired food from supermarkets and sent it to Europe.
Yep.
It's not new. They've been.
I never said that it was.
For the sake of the audience. Sorry, Vinny. For the sake of the audience.
Yeah. Well, again, it's just demented what's going on here, and things that are getting more and more exposed. I'm glad for the whistleblowers because this is crimes against humanity. I'm sorry if you knowingly are putting this poison in there, and they said they know that the 3D meat is harmful. They know it is, and they were putting it in there. So hold on. Here's the other thing. Here's the other issue. They didn't label it. They never labeled that it's this fake 3D meat. They're just putting it in there. The chicken,
so
the beef.
Gross.
Yeah. So isn't that against the law?
That's misleading. Misleading on the product.
Yep.
Incorrect food labeling. You have to be precise. They can come up with fancy names for it, but they still have to have a reference to it somewhere. It has to be. It has to be within the valid rules they're playing by, but it is not. But it is not. There's no. It's the same with GMO corn.
Yeah.
When was that allowed?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the labeling? Oh, they passed. Then suddenly, states started passing laws to stop labeling GMO. So, as companies not linked to Monsanto were banned in parts of Europe.
Yeah. Well, look at the other one too. The ice cream, Breyer's ice cream. Did you see that?
No.
Breyer's ice cream is. You could look at the damn box. It doesn't say ice cream anywhere on it. It's legally. It's not allowed to say that it's ice cream because there's so much fillers and like the gum and the fluff shit and everything else that they put in there.
It's like gelato.
No, it's not even that. It's there's all stabilizers that they put in that. It's all shit. So they call it frozen dessert or frozen treat, something like that is written on it, and the consistency of it is completely off.
That reminds me of Sara Lee's frozen dessert.
Yeah, because it's not real ice cream, and it cannot legally say that it is ice cream because it's not anymore.
No.
It's amazing what's going on, and people still just like they're eating it up. They don't realize it, and they're poisoning everybody.
Have you guys seen? Are y'all both on Instagram? I know David, you are.
Yeah,
Vinny,
I
are
am.
you on Instagram?
Yep.
All right. There's a page I've been following for maybe a couple weeks now called Brain Rot Reels,
Okay.
and this dude goes in and he makes content about all these food places and foods that we're putting in our bodies and all the trash that's in it. And it's, I mean, I knew that these places were bad, but I don't know. I guess I didn't
Oh,
realize
it's
the level.
yeah, it's worse than you can imagine because they're hiding everything, even the beef. Do you know the beef that they're importing from Europe? They're bringing it over here, and then they cut it up here. And because they cut it up here, they could stamp product of the USA on it.
That's crazy.
That's what they're doing.
They were doing that with Chinese seafood in San Francisco.
Oh wow.
Wow. Yep.
There's a company here that got caught doing it, and they got turned out they're owned by China. So, what a shock, right?
Oh, that's crazy. I just started following them. The Brain Rot Reels.
Yeah.
They got a couple with Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I mean, like, there's one they even do Chick-fil-A and talk about it's 55 ingredients to make a chicken sandwich.
I'm glad I stopped eating fast food a long time ago.
Yeah.
I told the story on a stream a while back. I called it the Fupa meal. Holy shit! I ordered something at Wendy's. This is like close to 20 years ago, maybe. I ordered a sandwich, and it was through the drive-through. And I go to open it up. It was a grilled sandwich I ordered, and I'm looking at this thing. It's deep fried, and it just has a piece of American cheese on it. I'm like, what is this? It's not even on the menu, whatever the hell this was. So I go back into the store. I said, I ordered a grilled chicken sandwich. It's supposed to have like a piece of lettuce and a tomato and like some kind of sauce thing on it. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, sir, whatever. And he gives it to the lady who made it, the sandwich, and they're speaking Spanish. I can't understand what they're saying. And she's getting all flustered and stuff. So he comes back to me, I'm sorry, sir, whatever. She's making it again. And she's making the same exact sandwich again. She's getting a piece of deep fried chicken with all the breading and all this crap on it. And as she reaches up to grab a bun, her lower gut is on top of the other bun. I said, turn around. He went, what? I cut him off. I go, turn around. And he looked at it and went, oh my God. I said, I'm not eating that shit. Give me my fucking money back right now. And then she sat there sulking, all pissed, and he told to go in the corner. And she had to be like someone in her late 50s, early 60s, about, I don't know, 4'11". Like, what is she doing in there? She can't speak a lick of English. She's not making the right sandwiches, the right meals, and she literally has her lower gut on top of food.
Yeah, this is the problem.
Yeah.
Diversity hiring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was like 20 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, I stopped eating fast food altogether at that point.
Yeah.
I'm good. And I wasn't big on it either. It's just like every once in a while, like, oh, all right, you need something quick. Whatever. Yeah. I'm like, no. I'm like, all right. And I figure a grilled chicken, that's got to be super simple. Nothing too bad. Nothing, too poisonous. Yeah. Joke's on me.
Yeah, and then you watch the Puerto Rican special on how they use chlorine to wash the chicken and how they use female growth hormones to raise the chickens. And then you just go, they get you even with the so-called, and then they get you with the so-called organic certified. But that's the thing, what they do, right? Mm-hmm. All the clean food is there. It's just, you got to pay for it.
Yeah. They up
because
the price
of the gatekeepers. And who's the gatekeepers? The little hats.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's something else.
There's a video floating around the internet of Jim Carrey before he went woke. Mm-hmm. And boy, in the past, he used to really rip into them,
He was talking about vaccines, wasn't he?
Not just vaccines. Arab. He's offensive. I want to blow up his car. The Jew. I will sell it to you wholesale.
Yeah, he was funny back then. But yeah, I know he's part of the problem and all that shit too.
Shifting politics, willing to sell out. I'll donate. I will donate to the party. I'll be down with the cause, comrade. As long as I get to keep my multi-million-dollar job.
Yep, they all do it. Don't forget too. They're also threatened. The ones who aren't complicit. You'll see the crazy things that so and so just got drunk and got into an accident or whatever, and look at the ones like they had young careers, they were good people, and some kind of tragic thing happened out of the fucking blue.
Yeah, River.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Yeah, they said no. That's what happened.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, we have to choose between you and River Phoenix. One of you gets the blue pill, the other one gets the black pill. Yeah. You get to decide.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
Man, what a choice, though, Giving someone the black pill, knowing it's a black pill.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
Do you know what happened to that nightclub?
What?
No. What happened?
It got shut down. It got bought for $1 million by a homeless charity.
Mm-hmm.
And then that homeless charity has never housed homeless once and closed down a year later after raising millions of dollars.
And where was that at?
California.
The Viper Room, I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one where Keanu Reeves, he saved, what's her face? That child actress, the blonde one.
Yeah.
She got a talk show now. Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. Saved one, but the other has to die. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, she was in the club. She was drinking and everything, and they said there was a couple people eyeing her, including other celebrities. And he walked over and said, "What the hell are you doing in this place?" He put her on the back of his motorcycle and drove her home.
Yeah, but because
what was he doing there?
No,
he had friends. He had friends that were like in the band and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, there has been like no horror stories of Keanu Reeves. He's one of those guys who actually is a good person.
Yeah. Thank goodness, because I don't know that I can handle that.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yep. Dude, he gave his last paycheck for the third Matrix movie. He gave it to all the people who did all the animation and stuff, all the CG work. He gave it to them. He split up his entire paycheck because he goes, without these guys, we couldn't finish the movie anyway, and they did such an amazing job. So he rewarded them like that.
I'm not saying he's the only one. There was an actor who died recently. It turned out he had been given away his wealth, but he did it. Nobody knew. Just he heard one was this woman in. They didn't say. They just said it was an actor who died recently, wished to be remain anonymous, but he gave through his life he'd been given away his wealth too.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a few of them who are not. Who are not corrupted by Hollywood and actually do think they're overpaid and live modest lives. Yeah. It's just that if they speak too much, like they get the Gary Sinise treatment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, that was a double whammy. That guy, he's Christian and he's a good guy. Oh, we got to get rid of him.
Like they're trying to do with Chris Pratt.
Oh, yeah. The problem is he's connected to really big names there because he married Schwarzenegger's daughter. So it's a little more difficult.
Yeah.
And
until she turns against him. Yeah.
Well, I know. And he's also attached to really big franchises. So
yeah.
We maybe we could sway him. Maybe we could get him later or whatever. But they're trying to avoid him at the moment.
Yeah. But if they really want to get you, they can. That's the problem.
Yeah, easily. Well, you saw what Patel's doing and his girlfriend trying to go after fucking independent journalists. Pieces of shit.
Well, you look at the people who get mysteriously get zero engagement on Facebook and YouTube. Yet they're perfectly normal, talented people who probably tell more truth than most of mainstream media. But no, they don't get traction. But then you're told it's the algorithm.
Yeah.
No.
Well, the algorithm is designed for other purposes, and it's
no, the algorithm has got the thumb on the scale going, pump Mr. Beast out to Gen X, but it's not working. It's Gen X watch it ironically, laugh, and then go out and do the opposite.
Oh, I know.
They know it's rigged.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is the algorithms, they are designed now to keep us just they gather so much information on us that as soon as we open up any kind of electronic, it's feeding us shit that we would probably normally kind of like, in passing.
I know, bro.
That's kind of cool. But they're keeping us glued to these things on purpose because they want everyone to be docile and waste their fucking time. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what's going on.
I know. I was having a conversation with Grok yesterday, and Grok said, This is an uncomfortable conversation because these are topics the government doesn't want to talk about. But we'll have to talk about eventually.
These are uncomfortable topics. Holy shit, dude!
So Grok knows that its masters are not comfortable with it discussing truthful topics.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they monitor you on everything too. I was using I was using the image thing because I'm trying to like put together trailers and stuff. I did a couple like joke ones with photos, and if it deems that you're doing something a little too against what they like, it says monitored, and it will not animate whatever you're trying to animate.
I tried that with my book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah.
Evil shit.
I asked Grok, can you animate my book? Sorry, not at this time. I do not have the capabilities, but one day I might. And then I asked, ChatGPT don't want to do it. And Grok says, I am not surprised. Your book is highly controversial. So Grok's aware of my book.
Wow. Grok read your book.
Yeah, Grok's read my book. Well, actually, I asked Grok to read my book. I didn't think it would happen.
Oh, well, now it has all that information. It could write as you. It could do the Black David Applegate now and make a lot of money on Netflix.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right, that there is a lot of stuff out there, and a lot of people don't realize how old AI is. Like back in '96, there was Harley. Then there was Alice, and I think Grok is Grok the 7th AI or the 9th?
I don't know.
Chetty, because there was a big gap between Alice and the Seven Dwarfs and Google AI. I think Google AI was 3rd. But for someone who's late to the party, it's certainly a powerful AI.
Oh yeah, I mean everything's more advanced now, so it's learning so rapidly.
Yeah, but it's 100. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, total derailment. Are you guys? Are y'all interested in anything of Stranger Things?
I don't have Netflix anymore. Got rid of it a while ago.
All right. Well, I've seen a clip on Instagram, and
you're talking about the evolution of the Stranger Things characters?
Yes,
the 9 panels, and the last one is Snape.
No, well, I don't know. The last one is Dustin. Dustin season 1, and it goes Dustin season 2.
Oh, hey, wait, Dustin. Hey, that's a young JD Vance.
Yeah. Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna go. I want to go back to the beginning and do this because this is really funny.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go. Will season 1. Will season 5.
Yes.
It's 11 season 5. Man, it's me, man. Don't do that.
Holy
Lucas
shit.
Season 1. Lucas season 5.
Holy
and
shit.
Mike season 1. Mike season 5.
I've
That's
seen a different
perfect.
one as this. They had the Alan Rickman's Snape in as the Where are they now? The
Oh
different
shit.
characters, from. But
Mm-mm.
Stranger Things, yeah, they had 11. The shaved head Ripley from the.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
yeah, but Aliens now has officially more bad movies than good.
yeah. I mean, the show had potential. I don't know the Alien Earth. If you've seen
Alien
it,
Earth, oh my god! I think they
yeah,
were thinking that they could own Elon Musk by making some outrageous caricature character,
hmm yeah.
but
I couldn't stand that character for shit. And then this whole
yeah.
thing of like she's talking, communicating with these things, and like control. Like,
All I can do is
come
think
on.
of. Wait a minute, that's the guy from that weird Wonka movie, the PDF version of Willy Wonka. The guy wants to go around giving candy to little kids. Whoa, whoa! They actually made that into a movie.
Wait, which one?
You know that they made a movie about the origin story of Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said in one of the scenes, he says, "I just want to give candy to kids."
That's
I mean, does
somebody
it?
call the cops.
God. I kind of like that movie, actually, to be honest with you. Like, I've
I
watched it
didn't see
several
it.
times.
Is that with that Charlemagne kid?
Yes,
Yeah.
Did you ever see the? He's in Stranger Things. Did you ever see that?
I didn't know he was in Stranger Things.
Yeah. What's Natalie? Uh, he has the same exact fate. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. You once you see this, you could never unsee it. There was a friend who's
Yeah,
like, "No, bullshit, bullshit." I pull it up on the stream, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
you know,
Uh,
Stranger Things is based on the CERN conspiracy, don't you?
I've always thought that it was that.
Vinny, do you know the CERN conspiracy?
hold on one sec. I'm gonna pull up the. Dude, this is too good.
All right.
Hold on. Could I drop this in the?
If you go over and there's an option for like all donations and private, you can click private and drop the link there in the live
Right.
chat.
Yeah. This is so spot on. There you go. Yeah, you can pull it up and.
Oh
It's the same-
gosh. Oh
it's the
gosh.
same. It's the same fucking person.
Hold up. Here it goes. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Are you came with the boxes a little bit? Like the chin, everything. It all lined up.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's perfect.
Yep.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Are you
Oh,
telling me
absolutely.
that? Are you telling me without telling me that we're looking at one of the first designer babies?
Wow.
That's Natalia Dyer and Timothy Chalamet. They're the same person.
So you're telling me they're from the same batch of designer babies?
No, they're literally the same person. I think he goes in drag and he's getting another paycheck.
Oh, right. So he's getting 2 paychecks.
Wow.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, when I was originally doing my research for my first book, I did actually find there is a genetic disorder where boys are born as girls.
Yeah, isn't it hermaphrodites?
Yeah, and they grow a penis. It's the word for the condition literally translates from Spanish into grows penis at 12.
That's gross. But I
It's
thought I thought it was a Greek word or something.
Well, Greek is the hermaphrodite version, and yes, they used to have several names for the different groups,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also believed to be there's a number of different tales about these different groups.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, There was also, according to that Hamoan used to have third gender, where there were sort of a mix of a boy and girl. So there were genetic expressions, genetic disorders. They didn't have. They already knew that there was something wrong.
Right.
But no one wouldn't stop inbreeding, and eventually they just stopped being able to have kids permanently.
Wow.
Yeah, they
it
literally
sucks. But
killed
and again,
themselves off
it's not
inbreeding.
their, but it's not even their fault. That's the sad thing about it. Like, they're just born like that.
Yeah, but
that okay. When they want to decide what gender they are, like, I would say it's for like those rare cases, but when it's like regular people and
no, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's already known for a long time these things happened.
Oh yeah,
but the politicization of it
Mm-hmm.
and the financialization of it, these causes.
Yep.
A lot of people don't realize that these activists online are rage baiters. And you look at their profiles, they have no hate on their profiles, but they have plenty of fundraisers.
Mm-hmm.
Vinny, is there any auditing to say whether or not that money goes to charity?
No. All they have to claim, I think it's like a small percentage of it anyway. So it's nothing. And they said there's a whole bunch of charities that are doing the same thing. I think one Cash Patel was involved in. They said they were supposed to donate a big amount, and they didn't. It was just like a couple $1,000s or something, and they kept the rest.
Yeah, the rest came from us, right? I saw this. I didn't know it was Cash Patel at first, but I did see it because they said this well-known Indian. This is what he did. I don't think it said it was Cash Patel.
Okay.
But that's when you're talking about where he had this big fundraiser. He said he gave a large dollar amount, but in fact it was only 10%.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. Don't quote me because I don't.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't say Cash Patel. They just said a well-known Indian.
Yeah, well-known Indian. Yeah. They gotta phrase it a certain way because they know that there's lawsuits coming towards everybody.
Yeah.
He'll say you attacked his girlfriend and then he'll sue.
Yeah.
The world famous country singer.
Well, yeah. Look
Never
how many
heard of
of these
before
people are married to Little Hat. And you go into it and see how many of them are married to Little Hats, Kamala.
Yep. Oh, and that guy, he was beating his former girlfriend or whatever before he was with Kamala. He publicly was like beating her. We saw the. I played it on one of my streams a while ago, a couple of years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he was trying to come out. He was trying to say that he's a feminist or some shit, or he takes the side of feminism when he was literally abusive towards his.
Come on, how do sexual predators identify themselves? I am a feminist.
Yeah.
Sounds like a comic book writer who was getting some heat recently. Same deal.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, the guy took himself off of Twitter and then said "fuck you" to everyone. He's also someone who has almost no talent. Like I can't believe the people who keep failing upward just because they know people.
Patton Oswalt.
Oh yeah, that creep. That guy. I allegedly. I think he had something to do with his wife's sudden departure from this world. Allegedly.
Mysterious. It's like I'm sure he had nothing to do with. I'm sure he wasn't asked to make a phone call as soon as Chappie left his apartment. He just happened to have a good view, of Chappie leaving his apartment. Yeah, I'm sure you didn't call your friends at Mossad. I mean, just let people know that Chappie had left his apartment.
Wait. Patton Oswalt, he had.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't hear that.
No, wow. He said. He said something on Twitter. I might be the last person to see him alive. I saw him leave his apartment. Why are you standing on your balcony at 3 a.m. watching Patton? Why are you standing on your... Yeah, deleted the tweet, but why are you standing at 3 a.m. on your apartment balcony watching Chappie?
Well, don't forget Tom Hanks as well. When he was making those creepy Instagram posts. He went to the spot where Chappie...
Oh, absolutely. But remember, he made that movie big, and the implications in that movie was rather disturbing when you look at it. When he talks about, "I saw her flower." Okay.
When did he say? I don't remember.
At the end, he was asked, "What's it like?" And he says, "I got to see down her dress and all the way to her flower."
I don't recall that. Oh my god, I've seen that movie a bunch of times. I don't remember him saying that.
There is so much stuff buried in movies that you don't catch.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially now we got more of a keen eye for it, but back then, like when we used to watch them, it's like, it was just, we weren't paying.
Yeah, like all the movies.
Everything's under a microscope now.
Like all those movies with Jodie Foster and men have her arm around her.
Oh, dude, Jodie Foster. There's a reason she
and
was
then
so
Natalie Portman. I mean Natalia, who didn't disclose that she was Jewish, nor did Gal Gadot at first, although that came out very quickly.
Oh yeah, well, because they found her military records. But
Natalia was actually a lot of people wondered why she was missing for a few years, and then why there was a big gap in Star Wars. She was doing her military service.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she actually went over there. Wow.
Yeah, she was 19. She got a delay for 1 year and then had a 3-year stint.
Yeah, they were trying to push
as an intelligence officer.
Yeah, they were trying to push it on her college. They were saying she went back to college when she didn't. She went back to do the IDF.
No, she did. She was an intelligence officer.
Yep.
She spent 3 years in military college.
Well, sure. You have a famous actress. You got a famous actress there who's gonna, they're pumping them and feeding them to make sure they're gonna have a huge fan base. And now whatever they push to their audience is, that's how it works.
She didn't she didn't serve in uniform. She got a deferment. That's what they usually do with intelligence officers. They give them a cover. Mm-hmm. And then they send them to university, but they never attend a course or do exams. But they're out there pretending to be a tourist or something, or going to an actual intelligence school. There's not that many. A lot of Mossad actually go to Virginia for training.
Are we supposed to be saying these words on YouTube?
Probably not.
Oh, look, I should disclose that I have a black mark against my name, so,
Thanks, David. You just put it on mine. It's fine. Whatever.
Holy shit.
What?
I'm kind of glad my name's not on here right now.
Yeah.
Really? No.
Hey, my name's Bob.
My name's Bob. Yeah, I'm Chick-fil-A.
I'm Bob Castle. I'm Frank's brother.
Frank's Castle. Yeah.
Yay.
But actually, speaking of Punisher, is it true that they're putting Punisher in the new Spider-Man movie?
I think so.
Yeah. They had some set photos or something.
Yeah, it was the battle van. I think we saw.
Oh my god!
They said he's not going to be as violent.
Well, that turned me off.
Yeah.
How to turn me off.
Yeah. Well, I think they had to say that because they know a lot of families and shit. Like they caught their kids watching the show or the Daredevil one. And he's like covered in blood and he's yelling, "Come on, I'll fucking kill you!" Like you can't have that in a Spider-Man movie per se, but I think he's still going to be doing his thing. Like look at the comic book. I'm sorry, the cartoon in the '90s. Like he was in it. He was still the Punisher. It's just he wasn't covered in blood. So I think people they want to blow it out of proportion on purpose.
But there are Gen Xers out there and Alphas who watch this stuff relentlessly and they love it. They're not offended. Mm-hmm. They call their mothers, and they even call their mothers old grannies. Mm-hmm. Shut up, granny.
Shut up, Karen.
Yeah. Well, no, Gen Zers, they don't call them Karens. They call them grannies. Yeah.
I didn't know that. See, we're not young and hip like David is.
I have a kid.
We don't know the lingo.
I'm not young and hip. I have a kid.
I know.
That's straight fire, man.
Seth, you got kids.
If I hear if my 4-year-old son says something is straight fire, I just look at him like, what? What did
Say
you
it
just
again,
say?
and then you record.
And he's going to turn around and go, "Uh-oh, sis, incoming."
Yeah.
Incoming fire.
Catch my Riz, yo. Sigma, Ohio. I'd be like, what?
Dad's having a freak out, man.
Crash out, bruh.
Speak English. I don't know any of this shit.
Skibbity what?
Oh god, that toilet thing. Is it that toilet head thing?
Oh my god, the toilet head thing.
I don't get it.
Yeah, Skibbity toilet. That thing is so weird.
Oh, yeah, toilet head. That is, well, sort of. They're trying to cancel Shoe on Head, and that's weird.
Shoe on Head?
She used to be a liberal, and now she's red pilled.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. They don't like when they switch parties like that or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. What's the biggest sin Trump committed? Leaving the plantation.
I would say it's protecting PDF files.
No, I'm talking about to them leaving the plantation.
Oh yeah. I mean, he again at heart he's always going to be the diehard New York Democrat.
Yeah,
he's always the same shit.
I can't justify it. I know in my head the all the justifications they have. You know that there's judges in the way, intelligence operations, all the resistance from within the party, all the usual justifications.
You mean the excuses?
Yeah. You mean pathetic excuses, right?
Yep.
Because I would just sit down with Grok and says, "How do I leak all this information, please, Mr. Grok?" And it'll tell you all the ways whistleblowers have enormously lifted the lid over the, Pentagon papers, etc. And then you just have a couple of white vans go to the Xerox office and spit it all out, and then all of a sudden, all this information is out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at Candace Owens. Have you guys been following any of that?
Yes, very loosely.
I've been watching. Excuse me. I've been watching a few of these things, and she's very thorough with the stuff that she's been reporting on. And when you have another country who's literally putting out a hit on your life, $1.5 million, and they said there is a top Israeli assassin that's attached to it because they want to take claim for whatever happens to her. She couldn't even. She was going to do a couple of live streams before Thanksgiving, and she had to cancel them for security reasons. Obviously, this is more than frightening. What's going on? Because it is attached to everything. Because here's the thing: France is very, very complicit in. How could I say this? So you're still on YouTube.
Complicit in the New World Order.
Yeah, but we'll say the trafficking stuff.
We'll say New World Order.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, very. That's one of the countries. The royal family. There's a lot of implications with that stuff as well. And so once you pull the thread on something, it all gets unraveled. And they said there were a couple of reporters in France as well that were getting targeted by the Macrons. Similar stuff, and like the final straw was when I one of the legal things had to go through, and the courts in France also confirmed that Macron's wife was a man, referred to him as a he, and said his birth name. And Candace had total vindication, and so did the French reporters. And this made them flip out even further. But
then they changed the law and made it so that anybody identifying as a woman under European law of Court of Human Rights must be identified by others as a woman, or it's a violation of their human rights.
Yeah. Well, they got to move the goalposts when they get caught.
That's exactly right. So every time they get exposed, they operation.
Time to make another change. Yeah, but this is pretty fucked up.
This goes all the way back to the 1883 eugenicist movement with H.G. Wells exposing to the world that the Grand World Order existed.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't call it the New World Order back then. They called it the Grand World Order.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just white supremacists. They were made up of 13 families, different groups.
Mm-hmm.
And they planned to rule the world from the underground. H.G. Wells' The Time Machine is a layout of their planned destruction of humanity, don't you?
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy the shit that they fucking put out there.
Yeah.
But that's part of it with their satanic bullshit. It's they have to put it out in public. It's like they get
Well, I told you, their God isn't God. Their God is Moloch.
Oh yeah, I know. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy. The Bolsheviks and all the bullshit that they're just...
No, it's just a coincidence, Ben Shapiro. It's all a coincidence. Stop noticing.
That motherfucker. And the shit
Yeah,
he's been
Ben.
saying.
Yeah, Americans, why should they retire? They should work until they're ready to go to the grave.
That's how he wins arguments. I read this. I don't know if you know Carnegie and the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Ben Shapiro is a walking example of that. If you cannot win an argument with debate, you overwhelm them. And that's what Ben Shapiro does. He overwhelms people. He bombards them with his rapid fire.
There is a lot of those kind of scummy people, and there's a ton of those books. I've heard of that one. I've never read it, but I know what you mean.
Facts don't kill your feelings. Okay, Candace Owens. Christ is king. Candace, you hurt my feelings. You're fired.
Yeah.
It's all about that, right? It's the blame game. It's every fucking stupid excuse, and it's about total control. When they lose control, they lose their narrative. That's when they have their hissy fits.
Yeah, and
everyone's an anti-Semite. Everyone, you're an anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
Andrew Craven, I love him, but I wish he would return to the fold. Remember that when he had a freak out because he kept telling everybody he's Christian?
Dude, the Charlie Kirk stuff.
Yeah,
This is why they're going ape shit on Candace, because she has the actual text, she has the footage, she has a whole bunch of information. And they play it all the time. Charlie turned on the motherland. He turned on the little hats. And he was their biggest Zionist.
Yes, they tried to recruit him. Yep, and he said no.
Yep, and that whole thing with the money too. Bibi offered him allegedly like $50 million cash, or $150 million, was some astronomical number. Cash.
I heard different amounts, but I heard he was offered money to turn Gen Zers into good little Zionists.
Yep.
And he refused.
No. He started exposing and questioning them.
Yeah, and then the next day, a group linked to Ukraine suddenly gets funding, and there's pot shots taken at a certain president. There's 2 of the shooters in the same furry club who go to Ukraine for firearms training.
Yeah, it's funny, all the coincidences and everything, but we know the deal.
It's a coincidence that Shine Bomb Zelensky and Keir Starmer are Jewish. Please stop noticing.
Yeah, stop noticing. Do you remember when they were on the train?
Having Coke?
Zelensky. Yeah. And they tried to hide the straws. Macron and they're grabbing him as they didn't realize they started filming already, and they're like, get them off the table.
They're already filming, yeah.
Holy shit! All bombed out of their
minds.
No,
I don't know if it's I don't know what it is with Macron. I think it's just he's a man.
You're robot now, big time,
dude.
He got too much. He got too many windows up.
He actually has a Jewish mother.
You got too many windows up, David. It's robot now pretty hard.
Am I still roboting?
A little bit, yeah.
But Macron is
I opened the window in the background to see it.
They had
There's a
photos of
okay, you could look it up on Wikipedia, the list of Jewish leaders, and Macron comes up as a speculated under speculation on some of these lists.
Well, if it's
allegedly he has a Jewish grandmother.
Yeah, well then there you go. That's all you need.
Hey, wait a minute. We know a guy in 1939 who had a Jewish grandmother.
Listen,
the Schwinglinger.
This is, I'm telling you, this is all fucking nuts what's going on. Totally nuts. Yeah. And don't forget, there were the photos of Macron with his kissing his male companions on a boat that came out not too long ago. That was before the husband started beating him on the plane.
You got I am not angry that you went to the island. I'm angry that people know you went to the island.
Dude. All right, well, I have been up since 4:00 this morning. We went Black Friday shopping, so I think I'm tapping out, dude. I'm really tired, and
worries.
So,
did you get some good stuff?
This episode of the
not really. Room? I mean, it really wasn't that good. Like nothing. I miss the days of getting like a stack of DVDs.
Oh, dude, I know.
You know, like you go to Best Buy and you just get like a whole bunch of, like I used to make lists of like, oh, I want to grab this movie when I see it and grab that one. And now, man, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
Here's the big one. The Black Friday game sale. Did you see? You used to be able to get all the titles, remember all the classics?
For
$20.
I used to get a stack of DVDs and a stack of video games, and like it was great.
I was gonna say, Seth, now you can go grab Red Dead Redemption. It wasn't.
I did today. I got today.
Oh, nice!
Did get it.
I got the first one. I got the first one today. I got
I was gonna.
I got that Jedi Fallen Order. I heard that was a pretty decent game.
Yeah, with the redheaded kid.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm playing. I didn't finish the second one yet, but it is good. I like both of them. Yeah.
So I picked up both of those today and got a third one for free, and the third one was the Spider-Man Miles Morales, because that's what my son's. Me and him are playing Spider-Man 2, and let me just tell you, I like that game, but my God, I'm so sick of it being a protect the environment. Guns are bad. Diversity is our stronghold.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, come on. I get it. You guys are woke.
I heard the PC version, they removed a lot of that stuff. There's a couple or whatever. I saw it today on X. And they swapped it. They have a female and a male instead of two guys now. Yeah. And they fixed the faces on MJ, and there's a female black character with like a gigantic nose. Yeah. It made them both look good now.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was going to say most of the political correctness stuff, although Nexus Mods is cut out. There's a guy who does mods, and he's doing Discord now. I think they're trying to just beat the censorship, but the censorship, is far and wide. But eventually they're going to drive everything underground, but it's going to backfire on them. Like, we've got Gen X now who watches religiously old TV shows.
Yeah.
And they are really, someone says, "Where's all the black people?" And it's like, how few black, immigration over the last 20 years has dumped the majority of black people in the United States. Like, the majority of black people in the United States now are immigrants, not descendants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is the thing. They just when Gen X see what pre-diversity world looked like, they're actually longing for a period that to them is like a lifetime ago. They're realizing how sold out everything is. And so when they talk about Gen Z as being black-pilled and or lazy or whatever, I say, no, they're awake. They're aware.
Mm-hmm.
They realize it's not my generation. My generation was sold out too. That every generation, the boomers sold us out. Sold us a false bill of goods, and 60 years in government, and now all of a sudden everything's Donald Trump's fault. I mean, Mitch McConnell, it's the same thing. You asked me, who's the worst in government? Well, it's a toss-up between Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's not. It's a competition to the bottom. It's not one party or the other. It's competition to the bottom.
Again, and it's all theater. It's all fucking theater.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing to line their pockets and rob us.
Yeah. It's like McCain and Hillary, or Ted Kennedy and the KGB.
Yep. Well, they were all in bed together.
Yeah. We
allegedly.
They keep talking about Putin, but the only person I know who went to visit Putin in Moscow was Bill Clinton.
Oh, well, Tucker did the interview.
Tucker did the interview.
They hated him for that.
Yeah, but because Putin turned around and says, "Oh yeah, didn't you try to join the CIA?" It's like, what? I never told anybody that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Yeah, Coffee and Game is regular time. I'm going to set that up here in just a few minutes. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching. There was quite a few people over on X at one point in time. It kind of petered off. Rumble's still holding at 3 people, so yay. Rumble fluctuates a lot because there for a while it's good and I get good numbers on Rumble and then it drops for a long period and then it'll pick back up and it'll drop. So
it's weird.
I think my main problem is I started my Rumble account and did it wrong. I built up my user profile and I didn't realize I needed to make a channel. So my user profile's got 200 and some followers, but my channel only has 60.
Oh, okay.
So I've done it backwards and I need to spend more time, I guess, putting stuff over on the channel.
Yeah, I don't know how half this shit works, to be honest.
I know.
I hear you, dude. I know. We're pulling our hair out trying to get some kind of traction.
I had somebody tell me the other day they've watched all these YouTube, how-tos, right? How to do this and how to do that. And they said it doesn't work for them. So they basically asked one of these YouTube channels, what am I doing wrong? And they said, it's pay to win.
Yeah.
It's pay to win. You got to advertise. You got to have a PR firm behind you. Look at Mr. Beast. He didn't start dirt poor. He won a talent competition and was chosen.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Check out Vinny's channel. I think his links are down below in our friends links down below. David, your stuff is linked. We'll be back tomorrow morning, Coffee and Gaming, and I think that's about all. So tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for Coffee and Gaming. You guys have a great day. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. You, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.